Hi, it's Myozan Kodo here from Zen Buddhism Ireland, and I'd like to take up again our reading of Suzuki Roshi's Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. We're on the second part of the book, just starting the second part of the book, which is titled Right Attitude, regarding our attitude to practice. And I'm on page 53, looking at the chapter Single-Minded Way, a very, very short chapter from Master Suzuki. Even if the sun were to rise from the west, the Bodhisattva has only one way. This chapter reiterates and sets out the basic attitude we should have towards practice. And this correct attitude, as outlined by Master Suzuki, is one of not striving, not grasping, and not trying to attain. He's such a beautiful teaching style. He sums up whole ideas in very short, direct sentences. So the purpose of my talk is to express my appreciation, that is all. Our way is not to sit to acquire something. It is to express our true nature, and this is our practice. So, many of us come to meditation looking for something, with gaining mind, looking to be happier people, more relaxed, less anxious, more comfortable in our own skin. What Master Suzuki reminds us is that in shikantaza, in zazen, we should give up this striving, give up this search. We should give up the struggle. And to give up the struggle, how can we be looking to some future happiness, to some golden time in a positive future where everything will be okay and everything will be right, and we will be that relaxed, kind, patient person that we always wanted to be. So if liberation is not available right now, here and now, then how and where will it ever be available, is the question. Sitting on this cushion, driving this car, doing this job, living in this place, only is it here and now that awakening, that happiness or awakening to our true nature. Only here and now is it available. So this constant round of samsara, of desire, of looking for something better, is what we free ourselves from, release ourselves from in Zen practice, in shikantaza. And the very ordinary life that we have here and now, we don't spiral away from through the narratives of our imagination. What we do is we wake up to our position. We wake up to our position here and now. We earth ourselves. We come home to ourselves. We bring our mind and body and spirit back into balance in shikantaza, in zazen. We sit on this ground, in this place, and we see reality not as we imagine it to be sometime in the future, but as it is now. We make peace with that. We accept it. This is the start of everything. So by giving up the struggle, we come to a place of peace. So this is not some kind of passive acceptance of things. It's not recognizing that nothing needs to be changed in the world. As Suzuki famously says, you are perfect and you could do with some improvement. So typical Zen breaking of dualistic thinking there. So first you have to accept who you are. Of course you can go on and try and improve your life. Work with the karma you have, work with your bad habits, and try and live a better life. But first you must make total peace with who you are and where you are, right here and right now. Suzuki, like Master Dogen before him, uses the image of the cook to explain this a little bit more. So we should not do cooking. We should not do it as if it were preparing for something else. This should be true in your everyday life. To cook or to fix some food is not preparation. According to Dogen, it is practice. So he reminds us of Dogen's teachings to the cook, to the Tenzo. To cook is not just to prepare food for someone or for yourself. It is to express your sincerity. So when you cook, you should express yourself in your activity in the kitchen. When you drive, you should express yourself in your driving of the car. When you do your job, you should express yourself in your doing of your job. When you live your relationships, you should express yourself with great compassion in your relationships. For cooking, you should allow yourself plenty of time. You should work on it with nothing in your mind and without expecting anything. You should just cook. This is the teaching of to chop wood, to carry water. Basically, in our everyday activities, this is awakening. Awakening is available, enlightenment is available in our everyday activities. And these activities don't have some utilitarian function that they come to fulfillment in the future. Their fulfillment is in each moment. To peel a carrot is itself fulfillment. It is to peel a carrot totally. To boil rice is to boil rice totally. To make tea is to just make tea. To cook a meal, each stage is its total moment. Is total fulfillment in each stage. Because they aren't really stages. If we can take them as that, they are totally fulfilling. It is total awakening in each moment. So when the meal is cooked and when it's digested and eaten and passed from the body later as waste, I mean, is that the end of the process? When does the process end of cooking, of eating, of serving? You know, when is eating the meal and digesting it the end? Or is passing it away as waste the end? Or is that waste entering back into the ecosystem of the world? Is that the end? No. It is a beginningless journey and an endless journey, as Suzuki reminds us in his image of the train track, like this train track that we're on that has no beginning and no end. So in each moment is total realization and total fulfillment of itself. So the meal is not the end, the eating of the meal. And the peeling of the carrot is not the beginning. The growing of the food is not even the beginning. So in this total unified oneness, everything has its Dharma position, as Master Dogen teaches in the Shobogenzo. And in each moment is the whole mirrored. Everything is in each moment. So each moment is totally precious. Master Suzuki, here at the end of this chapter, tells a story of two monks discussing a point of Dharma. And in the end they come to no resolution. And they simply say, "Our discussion is over. Let's have a cup of tea." So, I think it's time for tea. It's good to discuss. It's good to study. And it's good to not resolve things that cannot be resolved. Doesn't mean we don't try and resolve them. But when it comes to time for tea, then it is time for tea, and it is totally time for tea. Thanks for your attention. Next time we'll be looking at the chapter on repetition in Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. If you want to contact me, my email address is myozankodo@gmail.com. That's myozankodo@gmail.com. And you can look at my website as well. It's zenbuddhism.ie. So, have a great day and have a great life.